Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to another meal support video. If you're new around here, I create these as just a safe space to eat a meal with me, give your brain a little distraction while you are trying to eat. Because as we always say, we do not always need to be eating mindfully. Sometimes having a little bit of a gentle distraction can make sure we get fed, which at the end of the day is what matters the most. It is breakfast for me, but of course, you can eat any meal or snack that makes sense for you. And the great thing about eating breakfast together is we also get to make some coffee. So let's start there. I have a new coffee hyperfixation to share with you guys. It's like a maple cinnamon latte. I also do honey sometimes too, and that's really good. But we're going in with a little shake of cinnamon, big shake of cinnamon. If you have espresso, you can like brew that. Obviously, I am all out of Nespresso pods still. I need to buy some more. So we're using instant coffee, about a tablespoon. And then some maple syrup. I've told you guys that my mom makes like everything and cans everything. She also made homemade maple syrup. I know, it's so good. And then we're going in with some hot water. Hot water. Then we froth. I've started doing crushed ice in my lattes, and I know this sounds so silly. It's not that interesting, but it's so much better for some reason. Ooh, that may be too much. Milk of choice. This would be really good with some oat milk. I don't have any, but I'm guessing that'd be real good. Oh no. Now, of course, we need some actual breakfast too. We're gonna do some eggs and hash browns. I already have the hash brown in the air fryer. We just gotta whip up some eggs real fast. While those eggs cook, I also want some fruit to go along with this. So I've got some blackberries and some straws. I got this at Aldi. And it is so good on fruit. And of course, we gotta pay our snack tax. Okay, let's see how good at catching you are today. Oh, okay. Not your best work, but you looked cute. Everything bagel seasoning, always. These Trader Joe hash browns and eggs is like one of my favorite breakfasts. Of course, if you've already started eating, keep eating. If you have not taken your first bite yet, we can do it together. So I'm telling you guys this first. I am actively working on 3 different ebooks. One of them is gonna be all of my iced coffee recipes. You might remember that last summer I did a mocktail ebook, and so I'm doing Mocktails 2.0. And then I'm also doing one, it's gonna be called Anatomy of a Snack Plate. So you guys know my like delicious snack plates that I make. I'm gonna share an ebook all about how to make like a perfect snack plate. You guys are first to know. I posted like a little hint of it on my Instagram stories, but I've not really shared more than that. Stay tuned, I'm very excited. If you are a part of my membership, of course, you already get these as part of membership. In other news, you guys will be happy to know that I am on the very last Harry Potter book. I've only watched 4 of the movies. I'm thinking tonight, actually, I'll probably watch the 5th one. So I've got some catching up to do there. But I think I gave Order of the Phoenix, is that the 5th one? I gave that one 5 stars. I've given the rest all 4. But that one was really good to me for some reason. I liked that one a lot. Also, a long time ago, as in like a few months ago, I tried reading, it's the Crescent City series. What's the name of the first book? House and Fire or something. I tried reading that, like as an ebook, and I just couldn't get through it. I stopped at chapter 7. I just could not finish. But I just discovered there is a graphic audio version. So I am listening to that right now. And so far it's been easier to digest listening to it versus reading it. There was just so much world building to read, and that just like is so boring to me. I want like dialogue and action. If you don't know what graphic audio is, because I learned that not everyone does, it's like a movie in your ears. So there's a narrator, just like any like audiobook, but then all the different characters have their own voice actor. And so there's like different characters that you can like hear. And there's like sound effects and music. I read all of the ACOTAR series, or I listened to all of the ACOTAR series as graphic audio. And then I also just finished the Fourth Wing graphic audio, and I'm gonna listen to the Iron Flame one next. If you guys have your library card and you use the Hoopla app, that's where I find them. Okay, in other news, I have like sort of mentioned this before, but I'm trying to like find my style. I don't know what I like. I'm really working on it. I actually just created a Pinterest board the other day. I called it Tomboy Chic, because that is, I think, what I would define my style as. Comfy, tomboyish, but like with like little hints of like girly flair. What I want to know is if you guys would have any interest in like me posting that kind of content, like outfit videos. I know I posted like a video recently asking for feedback on a wedding dress to wear, like as a guest, and I got a lot of engagement in that, which I loved. I don't intend to stop posting like dietitian stuff, you know, like my intuitive eating content and stuff like that, but it gets tiresome being a dietitian all the time. And I would like to post about other things, you know, it's fun. But of course, this channel is about you guys, so I want to post things that you will be interested in. I don't know, I was thinking about doing like a closet clean out video or something, or like the evolution into tomboy chic. I don't know, maybe just more thrifting videos. I just feel an evolution coming on this channel. It's gonna be something different, but also the same me that you know and love. Side note, quick check-in. Food-wise, how are we feeling? If you're new around here, you know that I always say, you know, we're trying to be very curious about our appetite levels. If you eat a little past fullness, that's okay. If you stop eating a little bit too early and you get hungry in 20 minutes, that's okay. Get a snack. But how are we feeling right now? I'm still hungry. Also, I was thinking to sort of go along with the iced coffee and mocktail ebooks, maybe doing like YouTube videos, like my top 5 favorite mocktails, my top 5 iced coffees, to sort of like tease what you'll find in the ebooks. I don't know, I'm really just like airing out my business strategies with you guys today. That's what I got on my mind. I took the last couple days off from like work and social media and stuff. And so whenever I do that, when I get back into work, my brain is just like all excited about everything, which is a good sign. And it proves that rest is essential. But that is why I'm talking about it so much in this video, is because that's what I got on my brain today. And these meal support videos are always just us talking about whatever. Me talking about whatever, and you so patiently listening to me talk about whatever. You guys gotta try this. Something about maple and coffee just like works so well together. But yeah, I also do honey and cinnamon. I think that's what a cafe miel is, right? It's like a cinnamon honey latte. I'm sure you could do that hot or iced. Another check-in. How are we feeling? I just have these berries left, and then I will be all finished. This really hit the spot today. I love that berries are finally in season. Speaking of, my garden continues to just go crazy. I put my pot of mint in the bed of the garden because the rabbit was eating it. I think it was the rabbit anyway. And it has not been touched since going into the bed of the garden, so that's good. But I did not like transfer the mint into the bed. The whole pot is in there because mint will like take over everything, which honestly I would not mind. I love mint so much, but obviously I want other plants too, so she's staying in a pot for now. Maybe eventually I'll put it in like a really big pot and just have unlimited mint. I'm thinking this fall and winter, I'm gonna try to bring all of my herbs indoors and like keep growing them through the colder months. Last year I just like let them all die outside, but I wanna like keep them going. So I'm gonna try to do that this fall and winter. Stay tuned. I will update you when we get there. And that's a wrap for me. Of course, if you are still eating and you are still hungry, keep eating. I will share another video up next if you want more of my support. But as for this video, thank you guys so much for tuning in, hanging out with me. I asked a lot of feedback of you today, so head down to the comments and share any thoughts you might have. While you're there, be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.